Welcome back, everybody. I got an email here from Greg from Oshawa. Hey Rob, how's it going? Can you explain relativity in a general sense? Is it just a theory? Most importantly, how is relativity used in the application of real life? Or better yet, does it affect us in real life? Well, relativity does affect us because relativity pertains to everything. I first like to just get out there that it's not a theory. Things like string theory are a theory, the Big Bang is a theory, but relativity is a proven fact. So when people say a theory of relativity, that's just the name of it, but it's not a theory, it's an actual fact. Because we can confirm that it's a for sure thing. Now, the basic definition of relativity is a measurement that is relative to the tool that is being used to measure. So, I mean, you look at, for instance, our measurement system used to be different. We used to go by the yard. So they used to have yardsticks. Now we go by the meter. So we have meter sticks now. So when you talk to older generations, I mean, now they're used to the measurement changes, but measurement was relative to what the standards of measurements were. That's relativity. When you look at other things also, a common one that I would hear all the time is if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, you will make that fish feel stupid and insignificant. But if you take that fish and you put it in water, it's in a situation that's relative to its environment. So you'll see its true intelligence, its true capabilities, what it can do. Einstein's definition was something like if you sit on a hot plate for a minute, it will feel like an hour. But if you talk to a beautiful woman for an hour, it will only feel like a minute. Einstein was, apparently he was a real ladies' man, so it's ironic. It's funny that he would use a woman to his theory of relativity. And it's kind of like that old saying, time flies when you're having fun type deal. I mean, that's relativity, right? And other things can pertain to that, life's problems, things that are going on in the world, and it's all relative to who's looking at the situation, who's living the situation. I have something that I'm working on right now, a book of mine, and relativity isn't the main theme of the project, but it comes into the project and it takes effect in a big way because I believe that everything is relative. And the project that I'm working on is about substance abuse. And, there's lots of things that, when it comes to substance abuse, there are lots of different things that you can do, but there's no one definitive way. And a lot of people will stress, this is the way you gotta do it. It's, abstinence is the only way. Or, some people will say, you gotta do the 12-step program. Or you need, therapy. And you need... The truth is that everybody's different. What might work for one might not work for some. So, you basically just gotta go out there and everything is relative. You got to see what works for you. That's the unfortunate thing about it. Now, when it comes to physical aspect of relativity, the best way that I could explain it is, okay, I got a perfect example for you. A few months back, my cousin was down from Italy. My brother and I took her out for supper, and we went to the restaurant that's up top of the CN Tower. Now, it's called the 360 because it moves around, and you can see from all angles. The funny thing about that is, and it's just such a crazy feeling, is that it feels like you're still and everything else is moving around. So it's like the whole world is spinning around, as if, like, you know, you're the sun and everything else is going around your solar system, you know? And right away I said to my brother, like, look, this is, everything else is moving around and it feels like we're still. That's relativity. That's relativity. Everyone else is looking at the great view of everything, you know, and they're all in awe, and I'm just like, this is relativity. This is relativity. But I mean, it was. And that's exactly what it is. And that's perfect proof of relativity exists. And, you know, I hope that answers your question. And if you have any other questions, or if anybody wants to make any comments, feel free to do so. You can also contact me at robbiecolacicco@live.com, ROBBIECOLACICCO. Thanks for your support, and thanks for sharing, everybody, and have a good weekend, and I'll have another one for you on Monday. Cheers.